started with PSG one. There are certain top games I bust over the weekend, even in the Krabi started. But apart from these games, there are other stories are more discussable. Me person dem no better to back. The return of Kylian Mbappe to Real Madrid. It's a CIA kasa idea. In terms of football discussion, nipa mu hia ba ko pa na ya na kwa number 9-4. And Madrid for boasting one of the prolific finishers in the game currently. So what to say Mbappe return here? It is that same piece of message Abasa fan be to say Rafinha ba or no so kind but to follow football is to follow politics. But what you follow politics, now we follow football. So follow football there and so take politics how it works as it.
Okay.
But the no more do politics a do football so but so when you do football go at every level, and so we are interested in politics. How people play with the ideas and the brain of other listeners, the consumers. Yeah, what you do say misinformation is also part of information.
Oh yes.
So we can try to Akomeah, so it's also part of information. And in a politics for propaganda, misinformation is also part of the game. With regards to this, I'll be back to Lamine Yamal. Come on, I will say President Fonbi said they lost Messi and that Lamine Asare Boadu Akomeah and Shakrani. I will tell you something on that story. Me, I am an ardent follower of Spanish football. What is Bibi Koyi and Yeni Panya and Bibi Koyi?
Oh, Davi.
No, Yahweh say Bibi Koyi, Obian, send him a Koyi.
When I start training crack and says any penny do adri. Tinya de obey bia ye positive and I say bia o rise on the rise and you be an be day. So what you say?
You are so right.
And that is why even within a political party, there is still politics.
Yeah. You are so right.
What am I say? There will be a political party A and B, your opponent. But within every political party, there is still politics.
Wait,
Sir Bartholomew Abaye unpopular. So when I'm a bass seekers might be Victor Fonton, so Pakume will be any do kind. And also buy what can I Messi Bestie or Koi. Till Lamine Yamal and Kebi a Bekata Messi in Koy and Sonabema still a porta guinea. Ebian Munyamo socios in any mono. I'm a beso modin too.
Yo, Yaman Kumonia tier for the name from Pema. Yan suspend years near PSG, Chelsea Arsenal games. Yambraho, okay. New Ricky airball Ofie. Na the game no one Strasbourg airball. How a game next day? And can you see a ball coco editia PSG4? But so check it domestic affairs in last 3 games in about Copen Wawini. Against Lille, against or Lille. Was it Lille? Against Lille or dropping points. And against Marseille or dropping other 3 points. I have the games right. Now, how are those games the core, you know? So be bien no kase Ligue 1 Farmers League. It's a so yam show kakra. Because it's a Bundesliga no. So buy na ho de no osoro pa no obo bia na ye yaba. You say Farmers League. But say tenity PSG ne buy na suppose dominant size na. Ya na ye yama back meka why ye bo mo this time. But almost 10 no more shaman for so for Farmers League. I say how they more da homofu. But when the table turns, ya ni mameka. Say we lose to Marseille. We drop points to Lille. Domestically, say Kasabre will points in na ko nya attention they call Europe. So between defend the title no, or between crack cost me him to other size. But it hasn't been the case. Now o share the transition now. You look here Jumo Paris, no doubt about that. But at the top level of the game, results won't go enough. Yeah, open results and I thinking about performance. I mean quality performance. Now was also doing in Chilima ho make a promotion to the top CSIs, especially PSG. Our beja to say and ya fee no about first come be dia kwa for fan crofo no be but he's really come to build a side. I'm pretty fanati as I say. So promoting grand be ba on beboa. Janton Quentin, there's one small boy be. O check the profile for PSG. Yeah, o coach here is about 3 seasons. Quentin na me last game no be.
Yes.
The 3rd season of PSG, Louis Enrique Amadi his boys in the confidence to be back in the squad. It was when Dembele muni hono no. It was like a panic. But over check Ibrahim Ndiaye, oba checking Mayulu, Dwe, omunyine saba back. I feel say it's just going to be another game be pull the strings to the last minute. Especially someone checking the last couple of games at PHG on Strasbourg, about 34 games head to head, only authority and PHG so. But the last 10 minutes of the games against any opponent, there have been bigger hopes. Paris Saint-Germain take Simon refill who say even the last 10 minutes could be close to shop. And that area of the game, you know, akwa advantage. And every opponent will bet me endure akwa draw on more. There are bigger hopes in the last 10 minutes. The method now about the team say no calling for questions. Fabien Ruiz, Vitinha, and then Emery Zaire. And can you but because of the free back they got cracked. And Kabo Hakimi on any day now Lucas and Andres they are it's like a smooth wing backs. But there wasn't any balance in the final third. Quavara and then Gonzalo Ramos Oman show any level of understanding. And that Marquinhos own goal no a consistent game. It was even a 3-back of Pacho, Marquinhos, and then Ilya Zabani. But Anya Juma find Tiama say for no. What a game that game was.
I said on the night now Paris Saint-Germain attention with the Ballon d'Or no so more. Say game no day number but not flooding. So mo the Coco share the following day Monday na na Ballon d'Or night no.
So
I say a bimu kran shana call bintu more na feel so a game na se PSG attention a feel so the Ballon d'Or no so mum because I'm fan say earlier into the season.
How about the Lille game?
Wa show still.
And na kamdo kono.
I know the
Lille
fan say wa show.
Lille so line up on the buy na. For quality for quality. No more way ahead as Lille. Aisa man Didier se kwa win adwuma La Liga o VR and Betis e kwa ya adwuma na wie but o check ya and go in a turn partnership with Aisa man Didier was solid na PSG na kwa bi awam and in the method of Boadu Akomeah your one young prodigy about promoting in about 18 years na the production line for Lille there you understand this and odina Bell Bentaleb at the can home and it was a solid day for PSG. Can't defend him I say game no, but the Lille game also called for certain tactical questions. Against Strasbourg, me Bonokoko. Every bigger game a tricky. Said the Ukraine for international break back. A someone more daring. So person to be bobo Europe in 10 so on domestic table 2, 3, 4, 5 points. No when you quiet home. When you quiet rotate to squad no. Now do attention no Europe. There are other 2 tricky games too. England. Arsenal game no and a Chelsea so for Forest. Arsenal ni Fulham. Baby Fulham the 14th and can you who? But it's also the imagine called the question about throughout the week and right to say Arsenal one of the best balanced squad in the Premiership. Dear can you coaching? To some extent only I right me actually. Gilberto Silva Sabe recall Arsenal throughout the week you know. Me check Arsenal squad in Dina and what many elements of the modern game. What's an answer no? Person or left back, typical left back, but bet me about Lewis Kelly. And now person or hybrid left back to send Tanake, Vadio mo type and bet me about Calafiori. Or as left center back or left back with me about. So or a traditional left back and then or a modern day left back. There's no single problem. Or right back here, or Timber. Look at the center back partnerships and variety.
Solid.
Variety, yeah. Method no over the composition from the traditional days. A typical 6, a typical 8, and a typical 10. Make a ass and a team no. Check on Vivio. Martin Odegaard. Declan Rice. Zubimendi. And natural 6, natural 8. Did a team naka. But the problem exists in the final third. And when I'm I write in your check the big games Arsenal about this season. And you Liverpool there no. Man City there no. And a United there no. How was the scoreline? Against Liverpool, Man City or drop 5 points to go. About draw against City and lose against Liverpool. That has been the only loss for Arsenal this season. But so check all these 3 big games now in the final third on your different permutations. Madueke, Martinelli, Jokeres and a ball Liverpool. Trossard babe Shemu and Mbotia Man City. Saka babe Shemu and a Martinelli be Madueke and Mbotia Man United. The only constant K here has been Jokeres. 3 big games in changing anymore for. Where is consistency? But because a team be established, yeah, Oda Katuaniti say we will never start. The next problem for the manager is death. And key moments of the game, how you respond to the demands of the game. For instance, Abia Saka Bipra, Joker is Bipra. Or next game, a big game, I'll drop points. I sound one, say Arsenal to me and responding. Tonight they come up against Joachim Anderson, Kevin Bassi. That partnership, Nyami Adwacha, no Kwane, the only host for Fulham. Apart from this, in the final third, Adama Traore, pressure been with the master defense way. Adama Traore, Joshua King, Harry Wilson, what has been the experience level? Now, Sastra, a defense need to be copy with attack with ya. Let's forget about the discussions on Magic Premiership. Because Holland Mobasa Babio, Liverpool from Sababio,
go sitting to players no more pre-planning and so I training and
you understand?
My recover.
Adama Traore, Harry Wilson, want me hold these guys.
Alex, you will be no.
Let's forget about the discussion. Mikel Arteta, I've been defending Mikel Arteta, sir. It's a game we say the NK, put him no call. But this is the deal. Sir coaches, my Jumano by age, once and open by Mikel Arteta or Chenikakra. But the Jumano, I'm for respect Arteta, Seno. And so I check the Arteta, and then bro, no super brisa, Marco Silva, once of America, and Jiposi Google, Sancrofono, ya Ushoma, and a big day pound. So quality for quality in terms of the squad, Arsenal also. But manager, no. I'll be before I'll be going for a slim win for Arsenal in that game. Chelsea are very careful. Problem now Arsenal in the final third, Chelsea what they do defense. Chelsea attack, Chelsea method, stability control, consistency nature way. If I want to highlight the last 3 games, partnership I Benoit Badiashile a champion. Badiashile had to. Badiashile Fofana. That has been the partnership. We between keep telling every single coach I'm in say in your team building, maybe I want to me and your chop and change the foundation. Now Chelsea in a way
injuries are setting in as well.
That's not me my problem. But the consistency, they're creating an enemy problem. The creating say every opponent in him say a trying way the ball. But that understanding you want to inform about how it's yo injuries will be our injuries. But how you maneuver your way out? Now Chelsea in the forest we're born injury. No. But me say beer.
Run to me.
Forest squad will bet me a put problem B for Chelsea, even though you're away game and let me control because of the coach. Angie Postecoglou. When you the quick fix type. To me, slide the Forest year. I want that 17th on the table. Last year, I don't want to say. How many players have they sold? Angie is slow, Dodo. Why the type or share a dia, what or fab war fab mortar, so the best no more small walk of fab war by me and so only a best channel or upon a whole no to actually or you too slow for this job. It's me must me busa say forests on no benya time. Now one farmer spirit on the Angie so she schedule.
Evangelos Marinakis.
On a TC field, no so
on the over chances here.
No, we see Brabham
7 matches under Postecoglou.
Yeah.
2 draws, 5 defeats.
No. Angie. And he started this job so well. I was past in the introduction to English football, especially from Baby Oban. English football, no woman that. From Scotland, but the real center of the game near England. But Honor or J, man of the man, me and Satu of a womb. I mean, any Asakino. First job in Murado, so, but he's too timid for the job. And the kind of attitude that, no, a free coach. But let's see how it goes. That's also another game I make up for slim win for Now, Juma, one Laporta, by you, me catch us as a because painer. Never say Bobo no intimate Chelsea field no someone babeche. I want to shake the hands of that man. Me share Manchester United. Now me share the 2 Liverpool. Me share the 2 Juventus say. Me check AC Milan. Now me hear Juma one Laporta by ye de ma basa France. Yo, na ese me ball pani na baso. But this is not the case. football no politics no ye adwuma say wo ye papa say wo ye bone then certain people are man defend wa obe back you it is to be a football mo be di bone pa nipa oben kan kire ne da eye wo pia wo na sorry me judi obeke kasa asem ne di na chi nipa na tehwe amene mu a na wasa na chi boko Luciano moji wo hefa and they abubo periods in Juan Laporta Mudino we've forgotten about the old legends. And it's in the house of folk or more bre FLB I administrator now Harry Zakwa retire Kotenefi. That has been the same case. Football administration a paramount part of the game. It is a one you be a bad because a bad we need bonnet ne papa no over choose said this time the papa here this time the bonnet kakra. Yo, this is football. So for the in your Bible some by your babo bonnet empire type ni nyina so bebo bi. Football doesn't belong to us. It's a dark game. One Laporta coin of fast what the basa be at this level no me I don't know. But my bona baso papa. Na Lamine Yamal de no. But first any more to me a jaw cry on to my better no. Enti Lamine pema enfonyini bebreba e ba nyina no. Omoboa. Lamine Yamal asemo wo ye party semo ti ya enfonyini ba nyina no omoboa.
18.
O 18 ti dey. Enti anya de oyo bia.
So born no obo.
Yaw
club no so say nya no kre.
Adaba tu so twa so afra no. Enya sada na mpa fe besi wo. Enya sada na mpa fe besi wo. De woye we've seen bad boys in the game. No more super talent. But me no ntimi marry. Bad boy talent emfa. Uri Antonio Casano. Bona pass man na hopopo no Casano frebo no. Odu Madrid no say no we don't do that here. Obeti akoye ba no Italy. Antonio Casano, one of the most important exports from Syria. No more Ginidis in Kiesa way. Kiesa ni talent. Oko did compare Casano. But he faded out. No. We've seen bad boys almost super talent. Yow. Bakuba bro bakoso. Because at some point, you know, bad now here in the wajune. But the sikani ya ba na sikana by a director. Amao. Okay, say action. Now we action. Jack Grealish. Obey onumunson. Omunya kwa manenko. All the bad boys say make for munyina in the end credit do munya. Let me be truthful. Let me consider your way bia. Consider your way bia. But me pese omodene nsam no beka ho Laporta ho.
Go Laporta de enye hwe. Oh okay.
Akura bone be man papa no maguase a. Say
but I knew me da say meza ma memre
yeah it's a moment
the club na say nya no kro nya hwe wo so ba ntem na coach Bonfu den so obi kata na yi so obi kata na deja so
Yamal nkomo no anope mi na ma na me ko story ana wuye se osi ni signature be sign wo JC mu no obejiska de tosu mienu me hu se la sef why story se Lamine Yamal game against Paris Saint-Germain we late and I was anka Hansi Flick a bench no
and a punishment no
and Barcelona mpanyimfo bi be patch obe kasaya na omomane de boy
club no so say nya no kre yaw how everything is going for Lamine Yamal.
I think the media in the world is trying to concentrate much more and treat him as a celebrity rather than a footballer. Because Omo Yama Oba one ne betna baby obi pia kotena atade obehye ehun ahia chen akora no obegina park ne so a
de oye
ball ne was obo. These are things that will bring distractions, and these are things that are attached to wearing the number 10 jersey for Barcelona. To be second on the Ballon d'Or list, see a year simu player Europe for akotoaba journalist akotoaba we ma akotoaba wona wiase nyina eji 2 years otosu mienu ani bobo age 18. Yaw then pressure will come with it. You bet me so I discuss the cautious tales of Barcelona players on my bar. Subai bi ne nyoma bi ntimi amoma achieve. Enyoma wo so obutimi achieve. Ronaldinho achieved 1 or 2 by aminu mienu tie ni so Ronaldinho na was so more than the who said the why. Ono awudi nkoma, he is clear with those things. There is Neymar. Ono so call Paris Saint-Germain nyoma basa bi and also kusisi here. There are a lot of things that comes with superstardom, which akodano ublemu ni bebre nye ye de mom migi tumi ye say eto de bi so a wanya parents a omotibom a omuhwe obomu a ha adwen kakra broken home we enye fo akoda bia de bi ni ade a ana bia wo ni se bia nka parents ni mienu tia come sure say there were a lot of things akola no ebi krampa ko on venture one on men kra anope Nicole akwa ko post no o twene mpana normal me no ya o me gitu mi se bibia wa hyase bia wa wie ana bibia a obetwa bia so no obedua bia no betwa ya what the mention as no allow the kid to live his life. Say bonia he will repeat. Say papa he will repeat. What the mention bonia obe repeat. Papa obe repeat. But let us enjoy the football of Akonawi on the field. Let us enjoy.
Not to me.
Because born onimbo. Let's focus on that and see how Akoran fitness level be and also be consistent. Yeah, the day Akoran be performances be shall say be conform. We'll talk about the performances. But for now, let him feel free. Now when him kura kwasiata. Obi cho 1,000 Ghana crowd was in 24.
Kwa water.
Akwasiata obi cho 1,000 Ghana ne ya ana na teche ni na yamadi o say na yamani okasa. Obi cho 1,000 Ghana crowd ma meso akra meso weko. Kofi unyi nto video ha na bo hone. Hwe yawo. You see, people think it is easy to live under certain circumstances. Yawo. Okra no na ma na dey ntina na roll glass.
Yana hit the me.
Hit the one. Hit be do so ampa. Ya baby obi betena obe enjoy se bia yakọ club ayeji ani no. In the open space ye hu wo hoda. Oba ko VIP session. Or live bia the be show. So certain things which you do in your normal life e be ma wo ani agina koda wo ntimi nye. So just of finding ways and means to do things that will make him happy. And they be releasing the stress. And they be on share them no depressed.
Oh, they be no crowd.
Yo. Now they na first and can ya pon show studio in anka yaw. Wakodo kuya be for free. Wakodo kuya be for free adwuma.
Oba na general training because only driver's licenses.
Na ya woto na bia wifi ka say ya wapon adwuma be for free adwuma.
Not to me.
Wa feeling it say.
Efe.
Yaw munya akola no. At the end of the day, the football in Korea will talk about it. But for now, he's playing well. Let's enjoy him. No, we are penny baby, in fact. Yeah. On another story, Enzo Maresca confirmed that Kupama will be out for 6 weeks. You see, the biggest worry in this particular story, is Chelsea supporters in the B who said, without Kupama, team in the beat me affair say, yeah. The truth of the matter is Chelsea are winning games without Kupama. Because in the last 3 Chelsea are bowl league in him against West Ham, Fulham, Brighton and Hove Albion Mokobano. As I remember Liverpool mu game no check the statistics no here. One more West Ham Chelsea share me boy. One more Fulham Chelsea share. Brighton and Hove Albion one more. I know Crown Chelsea red card the ma Brighton and Hove Albion here day. A bad game them. I'm not saying he's not an important factor in the Chelsea team. I'm saying, say, Okanwa, a tumpon pa. Bawonimwa, and Tosin said the day I dream buno. Meaning, say, Chelsea have moved on from becoming a Kopama team to become a team where without Kopama, they can get results. But with Kopama, ɔmo timi nya results no ma ne bura adwene ne nte aseɛ so because o create chances bebree